Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Chorick and who are you?
Maddie.
Maddie, and who's this?
Molly.
Molly, and we have a story for you today called Who Stole the Cookies from the Cookie Jar?
I'm gonna find it.
Okay.
Dad was the cookie criminal.
Whoa, you don't ruin the book. Shh. We'll pretend we didn't hear that. Okay, ready? Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Doggy stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? I was playing in the den when I noticed there were 10. Oh, it's such a pity. It must have been the
Cat.
The cat. I don't think that rhymes. Kitty. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Kitty stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Could
That's
it
a
be?
kitty cat.
It is. Then who? I was playing with a vine when I noticed there were 9. A missing cookie isn't funny. It must have been the...
Bunny.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Bunny stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? I was lounging in my crate when I noticed there were... I think I must have heard cookie crunching from who?
Bird.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Birdie stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? I was flying up towards heaven when I noticed there were...
7.
Stealing cookies takes some pluck, so it must have been the...
Duck.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Ducky stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? I was practicing new tricks when I noticed there were...
6.
Eat a cookie, how I wish. But it must have been the...
Fish.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Fishy stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? I was in a deep sea dive when I noticed there were...
5.
Cookie crimes are very big. Must have been the...
Guinea pig.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Guinea stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? I was rolling on the floor when I noticed there were...
4. That says the cookie criminal.
I don't eat cookies when I jog, so it must have been the...
Frog.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Froggy stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? I was munching on a bee when I noticed there were
3.
stolen cookies in the house. It must have been the...
Meow.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Mousy stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? I was hiding in this shoe when I noticed there were...
2.
Stealing cookies is very bad, so it must have been...
Dad.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Daddy stole the cookie from the cookie jar. I confess, I ate the cookies, and it wasn't very fair. So to make it up to you, I guess I'll have to share.
Everyone had to share a cookie.
They had to share a cookie because everyone took cookies out of the cookie jar. I hope everybody has a good night, and I will see you again next week. See ya.
Aw, don't